study reveal anything you didn't see firsthand the other night? As far as what happened in the second half?
We had a 2 or 3 minute period that just killed us. And we missed two. Dennis misses one. We get it back. We miss a three. We miss a layup. And they come down and score, and then we don't get it in bounds, although it was a pretty quick count. We don't get it in bounds. They hit a three out of bounds play. We come down, throw it to them. They shoot a layup, and then we come down and over dribble, and they steal it and go shoot another layup. And I think it was like 6, and went from 6 to 16, I believe. Just made, too many consecutive bad plays. I mean, the game was manageable. It was manageable until we miss, easy shots, but the worst thing's throwing the ball to them. And then we didn't get back in transition, and Heslop made some shots.
How much does it hurt not having a go-to guy, someone that you could, depend on to get 15, 18, whatever it is points in the game? Almost have to feel your way through every game.
Bob Dennis has kind of been that guy. I mean, I think when we really struggled to score, we were down 7-0 and went to Dennis and he scored. I think there's been a lot of games where, we've had to go to Dennis to kind of get the lid off. He, obviously hasn't been as productive as maybe some guys in the past have in that role, but that's where we go.
It seems like since conference play, Harris has scored, he scored like 13 a game anyway, which has given you something, but it hasn't, he hasn't really shot a high percentage or anything like that.
He scores in a lot of ways, I mean, you look at his 19, well, the game before, I think he got whatever he got. I think he had 4 layups. He does a good job in transition. He got some transition baskets against Baylor as well. Good transition baskets, that has a tendency to help your field goal percentage. We need to be more efficient in half court, and he needs to be more efficient in half court. But he is the one guy that can score different ways. He scores in transition. He can make a three. He drives it at the basket. He's probably our most versatile scorer.
I may be wrong, but I get a sense with Eric that sometimes he plays angry and it's a good anger, and sometimes when he gets a couple foul calls, it's maybe not as productive a type of sense. Did that happen in Baylor the other night after that second foul call?
Try to answer this and stay out of trouble. I think it was a very tightly officiated game. And when you go in and you get 2 fouls, as quickly as he got 2 fouls, I think that has a tendency to back off maybe your aggression.
Why was this team successful against Texas Tech the first time around down in Lubbock?
We turned them over. We turned them over early, and then we turned them over late. I think it was 12-2 or 14-2, something like that. And a lot of those were off of turnovers. And Gary hit a couple threes. And then late, we turned them over again. Or they turned it over, whatever, however you want to look at it.
Well, it's kind of hard to recognize this right now, given that you have to go to Kansas on Monday, but 3 of your next 4 are at home. And given where you are right now, is this maybe the last make or break stretch in this season? That if you don't win now, then it might be over.
I mean, I don't know that it's, I wouldn't say over, but we need to win them. I mean, there's any doubt. But I mean, I first want to tell you we need to win when we were playing pre-conference games. They all count. we've got an opportunity now, I think, with playing teams with a lot higher RPIs to increase our RPI. Our strength of schedule is going to be fine, and we've just got to get our RPI up where it's in a ballpark, which we've got, I think, opportunities to do that. We've got some people coming up with pretty high RPIs. You know, we've kind of been in this situation before. It hasn't been maybe as dire as what this one is, but we've been in this situation before when we needed to beat people. When people came in here, the Notre Dame game, I think, comes to mind that we needed to win a couple of years ago and played pretty well. The good thing about playing in a good league is you have more opportunities. So we do have opportunities.